be worried that people may have had previous bad experiences before they got to you.
That is right.
Cause and people are surprised as assistant principal when I come in and just say, hey, talk to kids. I want to come in the classroom. Everybody just tenses up because when you think of an administrator, assistant principal, I'm coming in to suspend people or doing something when I'm just coming in and say, hey, how you doing? I'm just talking to you. Or when I talk to a parent, they say, what did he or she do now? I can call you about something that's good, but that is a stereotype that you actually have. Or like when you said before that when a teacher calls a parent, that's the first time you're talking to a parent that's always negative, negative, negative. They're thinking, okay, what does this teacher want? Or I start ignoring my teacher's emails or parents because that could have been a previous experience. So when you're coming in, maybe with some hostility or not that trust, you also have to understand, I don't know the students or parents' previous experience, but they could have had a bad experience. And also, when I said before, many kids, they're in ninth grade now. I've been terrible at math in fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade. I'm coming to ninth grade. I'm terrible at math. I'm used to getting emails or seeing grades that are not there. So I'm coming in with some hostility, knowing that the teacher's going to tell me I'm not good at math. Again, I built that wall. And that's why those people skills and having that idea of, hey, I'm coming in with caring first really helps.
So I'm glad you actually said that, Dr.
If you don't mind, I just want to say, piggyback off something Corey just brought up about if a kid is bad in math, the question should be why. If a kid has been bad or has been struggling in math for grade upon grade upon grade, at some point, someone should ask the question, why is this person struggling with math? And then as a teacher, one of our biggest jobs is making sure that we understand that we are there to convey knowledge. Like everything else is about how we are able to effectively convey knowledge to students. That's why we do everything that we do so that we set up the conditions that we can convey knowledge. But we also, as teachers, our job is to figure out what is the way that this knowledge can be properly transferred to this kid. We can't just stand up in the classroom and say, hey, this is the way I'm going to give it to you. You take it the way I give it to you. If we have a kid, this is an example I use. If a steak is what we're trying, is the nutrients, the education we're trying to convey. What if you got a kid without teeth? You're just gonna put a steak in front of a kid and say, eat this steak with no teeth. Put it in front of you. I cooked this great steak. It's marinated, seasoned well. I put it in front of you, gave you a fork and everything, and you didn't eat the steak. Kid don't have no teeth. How you gonna eat steak with no teeth? Now, here as a teacher, you wanna say, well, I cooked, I did my job. No, you didn't. Because if you put a steak in front of a kid and he doesn't eat it, has he gotten the nutrition, the nutrients, the knowledge he needs? And so understanding that we're not just people who put knowledge in front of kids, we got to figure out how to get it to them. If maybe one kid needs flashcards, maybe another kid needs some drilling skill, maybe some other kids need some visual organizers, but we as teachers have to stop saying, well, he just won't learn, or I did my best. We are the practitioners. Mom and dad at home shouldn't be charged with figuring out how to get Johnny to do multiplication table. They should support our efforts, but that's not their job. That is literally our job, how to get Johnny to learn multiplication table. And if you only come with one way and Johnny doesn't get it, that's not a failure on Johnny, that's a failure on you as the teacher. And so going back to what Corey was saying, we can't let kids be bad at math forever because they're not bad at math. They haven't been taught math properly is the real root of the problem.
So I just want to say that analogy, I don't even, you're the English teacher. What type of literary element was that? Was it symbolism?
It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor.
Metaphor. Okay, I just want to make sure I got that right.
I want to let you know I say math because I'm a math major and it sounded good. I want to go to Outback right now and give me a ribeye.
Well, no, because I know my English teachers that are going to watch this, they're going to talk about me because I have no idea what that is. But I do want to talk about the no teeth in steak because that was a very, very great metaphor. What do we do as leaders if a teacher doesn't know how to get past that particular barrier?
That's what, we got to step in with PD. Like we really, it's cascading above because the same way that I feel the teacher is responsible for helping the student get what they need is the same way that I feel administrators, it's their responsibility to support their teachers. So, hey, I'm not in front of a classroom, but I'm in front of a group of educators. And I need to figure out why is it that Mr. McCarthy and his students don't do well when it comes to symbolism and metaphors? Why don't they do well with literary techniques? And so maybe that's something that Mr. McCarthy needs to go back and get some additional PD on. Or maybe I can push a parapro or push someone else into the classroom to help Mr. McCarthy. But the same way that we expect teachers to know their students' strengths and weaknesses, as administrators, we have to know what our teachers' strengths and weaknesses are and be working to shore up and support them in their goals and their growth as well.
Thank you so much for watching the Educated Exchange.
Now, if you like what you saw today, please feel free to hit that like button below, subscribe to our channel, and share with your friends.
Please comment below, and we'll catch you on the next one.